Hello there and welcome to another video of Trippy McMuffin, and today I'll be reviewing the sci-fi classic by Stanley Kubrick, 2001 A Space Odyssey. Now, to me it is a masterpiece. It is just Kubrick all over again, who has done notable films such as A Clockwork Orange, The Shining, Full Metal Jacket, and so on. So, basically today, I will be reviewing it. First of all, I usually do normal facts, of course. It was made in 1968, directed, produced, screenplay, and written by Stanley Kubrick. Screenplay was also by Arthur C. Clarke, the author of the book, and starring Keir, Dullea, and Gary Lockwood, with the famous iconic robot voice of HAL 9000, and it's just a genius. The budget was $10 million, and the box office was between $138 million to $190 million, and that would have been a lot of money during the times of 1968. So of course the plot is basically in an African desert millions of years ago, a tribe of man-apes is driving from the water hole by a rival tribe. They wake to find a featureless black monolith, and that was interesting. Of course, you watch it at a young age, 11. I first watched it, and you basically have no idea what the fuck is going on. And it was strange. They wake up. They're beating the shit out of each other with bones and all, and then they wake up and they all look at this massive rectangle. And they all start screaming. And of course, it all rises into space, go into man. I don't believe in evolution, but anyway. So it goes to man now, and they're in millions of years later. And of course, you have the famous scene at the beginning where he smashes the bones and the music. The music's all famous also. It's a masterpiece that everyone should watch. But a lot of people have seen it. So yeah, so what I got annoyed with is that the guy who spoke to his daughter in the film, you think, so is he the main character? He's not. He's just there for like half an hour and he's gone. Then it goes to these two other guys that go at, are basically just looking through the space, and Hal is just basically betraying them behind them. There's their backs, and he's shutting down. He can feel, he can dream, he can fear now. And the voice is just brilliant. He's everyone in the film is really good. The cinematography, as Stanley Kubrick is also known for, is absolutely amazing. It's just beautiful, the cinematography he uses. I'd say his best cinematography in terms of film-wise would have to be Barry Lyndon, but that's my opinion. But altogether, the cinematography of 2001 A Space Odyssey is a mass. It's just out of this world. So, it goes on into the future, of course, and they're all... the special effects for 1968 is it's genius. How that woman is going upside down with those Velcro shoes. Then there's the ships, of course. The man-ape suits are pretty good. It's better than bloody Planet of the Apes, I'll tell you that. But of course, there's the way they're flowing through space and all. Because one of them died because Hal shut them out, and there's one left. But I think this is one of the best mind-bending movies of all time. It's just out of this world, and you have no idea what the fuck happened at the end. Especially, he destroys HAL 9000. His voice he's just dying. The red spot is just going smaller and smaller. And so he is then just going around, and then he finds himself in this weird dining room eating. It takes freaking ever to get him to that dining room. But then he's eating, on and on. And then he's old, he's young again, and he's lying in bed. And the rectangle's there again, and then he turns into this weird sci-fi baby, and there's colours, and just... what? It's just mad! But Stanley Kubrick takes you on a brilliant journey through space, and he normally takes you through a good journey, but the film altogether was just, it was good. It was just really good. It's part of the Stanley Kubrick collection I have, and I'm happy with that. Excuse me. And so yeah, and the plot altogether was also, he finds himself still in the pod in a bedroom appointed the neoclassic style. He sees all the versions of himself, his point of view switching each time, first standing in the bedroom, middle-aged, still in his spacesuit, and formally dressed and eating dinner. And finally, as an old man lying down, a black monolith appears at the foot of his bed, and as a Bowman reaches for it, he is transformed into a fetus enclosed into a transparent orb of light. The new being floats in space beside him, gazing in the light. And it was just brilliant. I mean, you go on about, I know I don't want to sound going all boring now, but you go on Star Wars and Star Trek and all. Yeah, I mean, alright. But this is the real sci-fi that everyone should be watching. I mean, it's my second favourite sci-fi movie. First, I'll tell you another time. But altogether, it's just a film that everyone should watch. And of course, I had a request from a YouTuber, Maximilian, so you could check him out. Yeah, so altogether, it was just an epic mind trip of a film that Stanley Kubrick has given us. And there was just most points of the film where it was just going on to this, you don't really know what's happening. Of course, you get kind of spoiled at the end because you have cartoons that ruin it for you, because they always do episodes of Halloween thing. You know, The Simpsons, they did this one on kind of like 2001, and it was just like, cheers Simpsons, you just ruined the film for me. And yeah, so basically it went on to a lot of strange scenes, and you know, they're in space, 4 or 5 of them, and they're going through space, and they find that the massive rectangle again, the monolith, and they're all confused with themselves. So yeah, altogether, I'll give this film a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Just saying, for this new video, if I've changed my thumbnail to Christian Bale, Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. You'll find it as that. See that? Yeah. That is what I use. That is the thumbnail I use now. I changed it from the Frank the Bunny from Donnie Darko, but altogether, yeah. So, 2001 Space Odyssey, 9 out of 10. Directing as well, Stanley Kubrick's my favourite director of all time. He's just a masterpiece. No, he's not. I mean, he does masterpiece films. And, cinematography all is out of this world. It's a great sci-fi movie that a lot of people should check out. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it really. Okay, yeah, that's it. So please like and subscribe. Have a nice day. God bless and stay safe. Thank you guys for watching, and I love this film very much. It's very strange and it's brilliant. So goodbye guys. Thank you.